I'm staying at the very first all-inclusive hotel in Las Vegas. I'll show you my room, the food, bottomless drinks, and trust me, it's not quite what you might think. Okay, I've just checked in. I've got my wristband. Now, this is a little bit confusing if you're from the UK or from Europe. All-inclusive in Europe, so for example, if you go to Spain, it is basically all the food you want at breakfast, lunch and dinner, and then it's certain free alcoholic drinks and soft drinks for your entire trip. Now, I'm only here for one night, so what I get is 2 vouchers. I get a voucher that I can use either for dinner tonight or lunch, or I can use it for breakfast, or I could use it for breakfast and lunch tomorrow. I'm gonna use it, of course, for dinner and breakfast tonight, and I've also been given this, which tells me all the places that I can use my voucher. So compared to how I'm normally used to all-inclusive, this is slightly different. Now, drinks-wise, there's only a couple of places where I can go and get my drinks. One of those places that I can't get my free drinks is the pool bar, which is a little bit of a shame because that's where you would like to think that you would get your free drinks. Anyway, we'll talk more about this in a second. Let's go and check out my room. I'm right outside the Carousel Bar. Let's head in. Now that is a cool bar. Doesn't seem to be revolving though. Is it supposed to revolve? $15.02. Super close to the lift. Wow, the hallways are a bit spooky, aren't they? Anyway. This is 15.02. My card is not working. Is it because I had it too close to my phone? Oh. I'll get back downstairs. But it was working in the lift. See, it's working there. So I had to go and queue up again. Somehow she managed to give me the completely wrong room. It's a standard king room. Let me give you the tour. This is pretty unusual. So there's no door on the bathroom. Although there's a door on the toilet. But hang on. Ah, it's all in there. Right, anyway, we'll come to that in a second. It's spacious, kind of cozy. Let's turn some lamps on. That's quite nice, actually. Nice long desk, a little bit of a working desk if I need it. I've got a TV, loads of drawer space, nice comfy couch with a great photo of the old looking hotel. Look at that, no frills whatsoever back then. Got to turn the side lamps on, make it nice and cozy. Let's do the bed test. Nice and firm, nice and comfy that. And it's got to be done. Let's check out the mattress, if I can ever get to it. Always good to check for the dreaded bed bugs, which I'll do later. But I mean, the mattress doesn't look too bad actually. I hope after a party someone hasn't kind of like leaned out the bed and been sick. I hope that's like a spilt coffee or something. Nice chair next to the window, and my view is actually of Circa Stadium Swim and down Fremont Street. Although this window is really dirty, to be honest. I don't know when it was last cleaned. I don't know whether the camera picks it up, but the bass from Stadium Swim is making the hotel shake just a little bit. Okay, let's have a look in the bathroom. Is there a light switch for in here? Ah, boom. Pretty simple bathroom. It's exactly what you need. Wardrobe there, there's an iron, there's a safe, even complimentary soap and body lotion. This is tight in here. Pretty small room for the bath and the shower and the toilet. Don't know whether I want to have a bath in there because that does not look like it's been cleaned. Looks a bit grubby. to be honest. Showerhead doesn't look that great either. So looking at the all-inclusive guide, it's looking a little bit confusing because, for example, I could go to the coffee bar and get a coffee, which is part of the drinks, so that's free. And then if I get a fresh pastry with my coffee, apparently that's my food voucher gone. I better not do that, or better not get any snacks and leave that for a proper meal, or that's what I was told at reception. I will get that confirmed. So breakfast or dinner can be at Hash a Go-Go. There's a fresh Mexican grill, there's a food truck, Subway if I want it, and of course the coffee bar. Now drink wise, it's available at the Omaha Bar and the Sportsbook Bar, located both on the casino floor. So I think first we're going to have a look around and maybe get a drink and then get some food. Very grey, very brown. Can't say I love the colour. Hello, I'm on the all-inclusive. Just got a question. So, can I get any of the drinks here with my all-inclusive?
I think it's just going to be the coffee or orange juice is one of your options.
Just coffee and orange juice. And if I want to get like a snack, like a pastry?
The inclusive should include pastries, which includes like the Danish dish.
Yeah, so if I have one of those, do I need to give you the voucher?
Yeah.
And then that's the voucher gone for food?
Yeah.
So if I just have one pastry?
Just for the pastry, yeah. And I believe it's a fruit cup, but like you have to get all of those in one with the voucher.
You can get all of those though?
Yeah.
Right, okay. All right, thank you. So if I want a coffee and a pastry, I'm not going to get my money's worth. I'm better off either going to Hash a Go-Go, Subway, or the fresh Mexican grill. So for example, if I go to Subway, I can get a 6-inch sub, a bag of chips, and a 20-ounce drink. If I come here to the fresh Mexican grill, I can get a burrito, street tacos, salad bowl, cheese or chicken quesadilla, and a drink. If I go to Hash a Go-Go, so if I want to sit down and have kind of like a meal, that's the only place to go. But if I want to get a light dinner, the fresh Mexican grill is the way to go. So this is the food court. We've even got casino games in the food court. And it's the Mexican grill and Subway. That's about it in here. Let's go get a free drink. I swear, everyone in Vegas just keeps walking into me. Oh, there's donuts. Now this is what you call a donut shop. Look at that. Oh, wow.
What donut you want?
Look at that. Some serious donuts. Should I play some blackjack while I'm waiting? $10 minimum. I feel like a right sado looking for this bar where I can get my free drinks. Excuse me, is this the bar that all-inclusive drinks are?
Yes.
Oh, it is,
this
okay.
One, there's one in that side.
Okay.
But yeah, you got this one.
Do you have a certain menu to choose from, please? Thank you. Thank you very much. So beer, whiskey, tequila, vodka, there's wine and there's beer. Can I go for a Bud Light, please? You don't do the lime, do you, anymore? I don't know why they stopped doing Bud Light limes. I used to love them. Now, if you've never been to Vegas before, you may or may not know the fact that you can actually order complimentary drinks whilst you're gambling. So this is kind of nice that I don't feel like I have to be gambling in order to get a free drink. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So when I've been to Spain and done an all-inclusive, your beers are all in plastic cups, but here, at least it's in a bottle. Cheers. You've got to love these old school Vegas hotels. I guess I'll say. No. I bet I can't take this to the pool though, can I? And here is the other bar. Let's go check out the pool. the 5th floor. 5th floor. The pool.
Towels?
Yes, please.
Yes.
I take it I can't take this in.
You cannot take that.
Ah.
You would have to take that to your room, or you would have to drink it and throw it in the trash can. Sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry about that.
We have to try and down it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm all inclusive, so I guess I can just get another one.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Checking out the pool. Now, by Vegas standards, this is not the biggest pool or most luxurious pool, but at the end of the day, it's a pool, right? Oh, there's the food truck. See, it's such a shame that you can't get a drink there, because that's where it would make it feel a lot more all-inclusive, right? So this has been going for a couple of years now, and it proved really popular, so much so that other hotels and casinos in Las Vegas are now doing it, but this was the original place. And actually it's still kind of one of the cheapest as well. You get a great view of the plaza from here. They're doing fireworks as well this summer, right, every Friday, which again is something new for Vegas, and a lot more hotels are doing that. A bit like the all-inclusive. They've got a hot tub over there, looks pretty busy at the minute. Certainly lacking a little bit of atmosphere up here, isn't it? All right, just before we carry on, I want to say a massive thanks to Soundcore for sponsoring today's video. I've been testing the new Anker Soundcore Liberty 5 Pro Max earbuds during my travels, and they've become one of the best bits of tech that I generally use every day. As someone who's constantly in airports, in hotels, in busy cafes, call quality is really important. In fact, the Liberty 5 series holds the Guinness World Record for the world's clearest earbuds for calls. Now, I've tried them in a really busy environment like this, and what was brilliant is how clear the sound was and how the other person could hear me so clearly. Even when I'm in the garden and I'm cutting the grass, the difference you can hear, the other person won't even hear the fact that I'm cutting the lawn. So you can have a clear conversation with the other person without the background noise. The noise cancelling is excellent too. Whether I'm on the plane, editing in a cafe, editing whilst I'm on holiday, or just trying to relax, they do a great job of blocking out the world around me. One feature I really like is the voice control. I can simply use voice commands. Play music. Next track. Next track, or answer calls without reaching for my phone, which of course is useful when traveling. The Pro Max case is actually really clever. It has its own touchscreen, and with a double tap you can start recording meetings or ideas. Afterwards, the app creates a summary and a to-do list automatically, which is handy when I'm planning trips or just keeping track of video ideas. And another thing, I really appreciate the fast charging on these. Just a quick 5-minute charge gives you around 4 hours of playback. If you want to check them out, I've left the link in the description. You can also scan the QR code which is on the screen now. Massive thanks to Soundcore for sponsoring today's video. So they do bingo here apparently, and it's held up here somewhere. Ah, it's just up here. Let's go play some bingo. 11, 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Home of this 160,000 Super Bingo. All I need to do is type in this number, 249 769 102. I thought I'm playing bingo. Why is it giving me the option for solitaire? I could get the paper cards and do the whole dobbing thing, but I wanted to try this because it does it all for you. All you need to do is shout bingo if you get a line or a house. So I don't know how they do it here, so this will be interesting.
Never played bingo in Vegas before. Sounds weird, I know, but I've never played bingo in Vegas. Keno I've heard of. Didn't know they did bingo in Vegas. I can choose the colour of my dauber, or I can go for an image.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. 8 p.m. session here at the Plaza Bingo. First game is a triple bingo. That's 3 lines of bingo on 1 small card. Paper players, you should be playing on page 1 of your packs. First number out will be the hot ball for this session. And it's also good for the first game. Bingo on B number 12 with a validated pack. You will win an extra $1,398 in addition to regular pack pay.
It's great doing it like this because normally with bingo you need full concentration, but you know, if you've had like a couple of beers, then this is quite handy. I did the basic games. I've only got 3 cards. I'm looking over to the table over there. They've got like 20 cards going on, but you need one to win, right?
I-19.
745-774.
No others. Game 1's closed with 1 single blue. Faded blue, $60.
This is something we don't have in the UK, a vending machine for bingo dobbers. Do you know, I've never tried beef jerky. It's basically dried, cold meat, right? I've got a wedding chapel. Look at this. There's a piano in there as well. I'm going to give the mega bucks a go. $10 million is the jackpot. Always got to play max bet for a chance to win. Come on. Can you imagine winning 10 million? I have played slot machines, unfortunately, before and lost money. So this is $3 a spin. I mean, if you're going to play a machine like this, you've got to play it in order to win the mega bucks. What do I need? Double, 3, 4, 5x. In fact, I'm not winning anything at the minute. I need all of those across. This is so dirty, man. I think I'm going to pay the $50 and cash out. I don't think I'm going to be a millionaire. Let's get some food. Here's the all-inclusive menu. So I get to choose from a starter, a main. I don't get to choose my dessert. It is a churro waffle. So starters, there's biscuit bites. Hello.
You want to start with any drinks?
Yeah, can I get a Pepsi with no ice, please? That'd be good, thank you. So I've got biscuit bites, house salad or a Caesar salad, chicken sandwich, burger, fish and chips. Fish and chips? I've had fish and chips in America before. I wonder what that would be like. There's chicken, there's Mama's homemade meatloaf and chorizo pasta. I'm gonna go for the burger. So I went for biscuit bites and a burger. They're like battered donuts, but not too sweet. It wasn't the best burger in the world, and I made a really stupid mistake. I didn't think, and I ordered a Pepsi just thinking it was all included, but obviously that's just food. Even though drinks are included, they weren't included in Hash House A Go-Go. So I just have to go and get a drink at the bar, but then I can't take it into the restaurant. So it's best not to drink in there and just go and have a drink afterwards, even though I like to have a drink with my meal. Weird that, isn't it? Anyway, I'll see you in the morning for breakfast. Night-night. Morning. 1 voucher left, and I'm saving that for breakfast. Let's go. Well, it wasn't the best sleep in the world just because the air conditioning unit is just so loud, and I tried to turn it off And then the room obviously got too warm, so yeah, not the best sleep. The bed was quite comfortable though. Which lift is it going to be? Looking forward to breakfast because I'm starving. I'm back here in Hash Hash A Go Go. So 2 breakfast options. Combo breakfast, which is flapjack or vanilla waffle served with eggs and bacon. Or I can go for the basic breakfast, which is 2 eggs, bacon, sausage, crispy potatoes, buttermilk biscuit with a fresh fruit garnish and homemade jam. Obviously, if I want a coffee, I have to pay extra for that, and the same with orange juice. I think I'm going to go for the combo breakfast, see what that's like. Wow, I'm a little confused. So I thought I ordered flapjacks, but this is what I've got. I'm not going to complain. That is probably the biggest pancake I think I've ever had in my life. There is no way I'm going to be able to eat all of that. They've given me the tiniest little bit of butter though. Bacon looks crispy. Let's go have a little morning walk. Summer in Vegas, it's 8 in the morning and it's already, I think, 32 degrees. Let's have a walk down Fremont Street. Just looking back at the plaza. If you're a big fan of Back to the Future, this hotel is very familiar. It's pretty unusual to see it this quiet, because normally this is absolutely heaving, full of people. The Golden Gate, that is Vegas's oldest hotel.
Brought back to the night that never ended. Energy moves with you, around you, and because of you. It all started here, and we've got the stories to.
There are some pretty classic hotels down here. Do let me know if you think I should stay in the Golden Nugget. And talking of interesting videos, you have to check out, I'll link this at the end, Circa, which is the only adults only resort in Las Vegas. You do see a lot of very strange people walking around Las Vegas. Making flowers. Or is it crosses? This huge video ceiling is pretty special. I mean, right now, it looks like you're looking up at the sky. I think it's like every 15, 30 minutes these shows with lights and sound. See, this is where Vegas all began. The old casinos are here, preserved in history. All right, so I stayed for one night. How much did this come to? Came to a grand total with taxes of $113 for my all-inclusive stay here at the Plaza. So let's break down what you get with the all-inclusive. So the resort fees are gone, which would normally come to around about $44. You also get free self-parking for 2 vehicles per registration. Obviously you get the breakfast and the dinner, bottomless drinks at the bar, and you also get a 25% discount on cocktails at the pool bar, and free fitness access and complimentary bottles of water. It is a good deal, and that's why a lot more resorts, casinos, hotels are doing it in Las Vegas. All I would say is if you're used to all-inclusive resorts in other countries, bear in mind, it's not quite the same here. So if I didn't think about it and I went and got a coffee and, you know, a pastry, I'd have given my voucher and that would be one of my meals gone. So I would have only been able to have dinner or breakfast. I think that's a little bit unfair. One of those vouchers, you go for a pastry and something else, but then that's the voucher gone. It's one of the cheapest hotels downtown, and it's actually quite a fun hotel. The fact you can go and play bingo. The food was all in Hash Hash A Go Go, which is fast food. It was okay, nothing special. Obviously the all-inclusive menu was not as extravagant as the main menu. Couldn't really complain about my room. It was basic, it was clean, and apart from the aircon making a noise all night, I probably would have slept okay. Tell me if you've done the all-inclusive option in Vegas and which hotel it was, and was it a good deal? By the way, if you want to see my stay in an adults only hotel, which is Circa, which is just right there, click the video here. And if you want to see something slightly different, check out my motel stay just literally off the strip. Give the video a thumbs up, hit subscribe. I'll see you next time.